All right, F and F time. Let's go. Let me get the prediction up as well. We're starting a little bit late, admittedly. I'm a bit, dropped the ball a bit there. Let's see. NA. Op 4 is attacking, Blue 4 is defending. Let me verify that real quick. Yep, that is the case. All right, cool. So we can just start that prediction right there and get it going. All right. Whew. So, was a little late because my computer decided to update a random audio driver and completely break everything, and it's an audio driver I'm not even going to use because it wasn't compatible with my audio setup. So I'm going to have to go on and install that after the stream, and it's like, ugh. And also, we're not going to do AZ because my drives are almost full, and I got to fucking edit more footage. But anyway, Friday Night Fights, the last NA branch before it goes private, and I will be streaming it a lot less because it goes private, and yeah. TLDR. Anyway, let's go ahead and cover all 3 rounds tonight, starting with round 1. This was a mission made by Puma. Simple background is NATO and AAF forces collided over control of an old military scrapyard, but the AAF, I guess, are set to Op 4. Notes, added trees have simulation disabled and cannot be knocked over or destroyed. Interesting. All right. Game mode otherwise is uplink. There's 3 terminals to hack. The attacking faction will interact with terminal, causing a 90-second countdown to start on the terminal. The defending faction has within those 90 seconds to interact with the terminal to pause the timer, and then the attackers have to interact with it again. Once the 90 seconds go by, we can, expect to see the terminal get captured, quote-unquote, and then a GBU will spawn, blowing it up and making it disappear. And Blue 4, I guess the defenders can't recapture those terminals. Otherwise, mission parameters here, maximum view distance is 1,111 meters, no magnified optics nor NVG equipment, and max build points are 145, which is 20 more than the usual. Medium anti-tank settings appear to be 2 AT rounds per gunner on either side, as well as 2 as the assistant. That's why it says per person right there. Otherwise, starting with Op 4, we have modern Iranian forest arid leaf camouflage. Interesting. So, they're supposed to be AAF, but the mission host decided to use these kits, interestingly enough. So it's a mix of G3s, which are 7.62x51 NATO battle rifles, I believe 20-round magazines, or M4A1s, which are 5.56, 1911s as the secondary. Support weapons for the light machine gunner is going to be the RPK with 45-round banana mags, and then the MG3 for the medium machine gunner, which, I'm going to be honest, it's a great defensive weapon, but offensive-wise, it's a pain to slug it around. But CQC, it reigns supreme with that fire rate. Anyway, light anti-tank is going to be the RPG-26. Recon doesn't matter anymore because they have scrubbed X-ray from the roster, so we don't see recon forces anymore. Crew and aviation get a choice between an MP7 or M4A1. I do see 2 BTR-40s up there, so we'll probably see that go. Otherwise, assets are 5 transport Urals and 2 BTR-40s with Dishkas, with 450 rounds in each of them across 50-round belts. Okay, cool. Looking over at our side here, we got Vagrant commanding the Op 4 side. Spoiler, in the EU branch, he did command a side on Op 4. He won, so take that with a grain of salt when you make your predictions. Mackenzie's going to be the platoon medic. Mountain's going to be the 2IC. Shy leading Alpha with Lolo as the squad medic. Alpha, I saw the D right there. Alpha 1 being led by Steed with Kabubi, Ash, G-Legs, Waldo, Eric Kiru, and Mike under him. Nielsen leading Alpha 2 with Pierce, Drake, Bates, Eagle, Norris, and Nielsen under him. I always have to make sure I'm saying Nielsen and Nelson as 2 individual people because their names are so similar. Charlie has merged everyone together. Looks like it's going to be a Pepega Pirate Squad with a few Scandi Recon players. All right, Artisan leading Legal Action, Arma Jesus, Circles, Green Shade, Flying Finn, Grav, Korvac, Muniz, Bant, Chow, and Kakir. Lurch leading Delta with Nemesis as a squad medic. Morgan leading Boys, Hamilton, Mr. Butters, Nuclear Moose, Lennox, and Stretch under Delta 1. Delta 2 has McSwagger leading White, Lewis, Dover, Moore, and Puma all together as the Op 4 assaulting branch. They can spawn in 2 separate spots, but it looks like they are going to stick with this position right here. I guess this is meant to be a walking one, and that's meant to be an offensive one. Anyway, Blue 4, looking over at them real quick for our mission parameters here. Uniforms are going to be the Bundeswehr kits. I always get yelled at because I never know how to pronounce it. Breaking it down real quick, you got your platoon leader, your platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader, auto rifleman, assistant, grenadier, grenadier, IR, who have the hunt IR rounds, which are camera grenades you fire in the air. Parachute down gives you a nice eye in the sky view of everything. Machine gunner, assistant, combat engineer, light anti-tank, medium anti-tank 1, and assistant, medium anti-tank 2, and assistant. RI, RIS, and sniper, recon infantry, sniper. These all don't matter because the recon isn't a thing anymore. Designated marksman, though, is important. That appears to be, I want to say that is an HK416. So it's only a 5.56 rifle, but it has a magnified optic. Crew lead, crewman, pilot, medic, and base kit. I'd imagine Op 4's designated marksman, because it's not in the loadout, would be a PSG-1, because I thought I did see one of those. A marksman is in Alpha, and a marksman is in Charlie. So they're very rare, but they do turn the tide when they're used effectively. Otherwise, loadouts for these guys are going to be G36s, Glock 17 as a secondary. Light machine gunner is going to get the mini-me, excuse me, and the MG3 is going to go to the medium machine gunner, which is a great gun to use on defense. Again, offense, already said, it's a bit of a pain to slug it around. Light anti-tank system, the M72, single-shot disposable AT launcher. Recon doesn't matter because it's been scrubbed. Crew and aviation, either an MP7 or a G36, depending on if they get vehicles that require dedicated slots for that. Otherwise, scrolling up in our roster, we have Depso commanding, Timik as the 2IC, Fred as the platoon medic, Drake leading Alpha HQ with Germania as the medic, Alpha 1B led by Cosmonaut with Wheaton, Miller, Maz, and Stalin's kid. Nice. LCPL Maz. That's cute. That's cute, buddy. I hope you have a good time. Cool Breeze leading Alpha 2 with Poe, Martin, Wiki, Fish, Patriot, Give Me Your Milk, and Bridges. Harry leading Bravo 1 with Colin, Fez, Kevin, Riley, Michael, Vito, Twins, and Cosmos. Azuki leading Charlie, with Charlie 1B led by Potato, with Gulagmen, Wayne, Wise, Ilbanek. Awesome, he's here. Blam and Good Time Saddam, and then a dedicated vehicle crew of Pete, Solomons, and Pro Hunter, and then Biggie Purple going to join in under Bravo. So a few quick things, by the way. Ilbanek was making a custom plugin for me to be able to listen to people in local chat. For whatever reason, I think T-Far might have updated because I'm getting a notification about it being updated, so I'll have to tell him about that, but that plugin is currently broken, which is unfortunate because we were testing it today, but, you know, no sweat there. Also, I think all the really powerful players are in Charlie right now that have showed up tonight, so I know Maz is also pretty good. He's had a few upsets. Ilbanek also pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. Good Time Saddam as well, who I thought I saw in Blue 4, but he might be on Op 4. I might have lied to you. I could have sworn I saw Saddam in here. Might have just lied to you. I thought I went over his name, but I might just be blanking out. Anyway, vehicle assets for Blue 4, because I don't think I ever went in for those. My bad. 2 transport Ladas, an M240 Humvee, and an M2 Humvee, which is why you have those dedicated vehicle crews. Terminal sites are on the following locations. One is some sort of scrapyard over here, which is quite nice. The second is right over here at this little build-up. That's a few nice building placements. This big garage as well. Not too bad. And the third one is up in this little shanty town here, and you can get on top of these rocks, I'm assuming. I don't think there's any custom tunnel emplacement. Yeah, so that is all set pretty well. They're all customly placed, which is also nice, and they've just replaced up the dirt road. So overall, not a bad breakdown here. Anyway, Team Benet, I'll call you Albie, as you said. Thank you for dropping by. The Wub, thank you for dropping by as well. Zuzu, thank you as well. Gilly, how are you doing? And Ryle13, thanks for showing up as well. EU was pretty good. I only covered the first 2 rounds because I had a Zeusop to then do. But I was also told EU round 3 was also a pretty good mission. All of them were pretty brutal and went down to the wire. So not bad, not bad. We'll see how NA does tonight. Again, this is the last week that NA is public before they privatize the branch. And also, there's a lot of custom trees that have been placed around here, which is very nice indeed. So overall, I want to give it to Op 4 in terms of advantage because of Charlie being filled with very powerful players, and they're on offense, which is their strong suit. Blue 4 has 3 different terminal sites to cover with a small garrison, so obviously they're going to have to forego one. But the terrain here kind of favoring the attackers as well, because you got this big town right here. The attackers can come from the western flank, or they can get on this hill and come around. And I think the terrain deformer tool is in play because I don't recognize this part of the map. So we're going to see that. I see Good Time Saddam is coming back. I knew I saw him. But I really like the placement of how some of this terrain is done, and it blends in really naturally with the AO. And this might just actually be part of the map itself. It might, you know, be stuck up like that, but it's nice. It's very nice. So, with all of this in play, I am kind of favoring the attackers here because it's going to be really tough for the defenders to hold. There's just, you know, so many AOs for them to cover, and some of these AOs have a lot of different angles, a lot of ways for the attackers to come in. And then because of these high hills, it's really hard for the defenders to then hold the open areas because they can be plinked off from range. You did miss the team rosters. I went over them. I'm sorry. But regardless, this could go any way, really. But I'm favoring Op 4. But here's the thing. A lot of you always like to joke about if I favor a faction, usually that faction loses. So, you know, go with the flow. Do whatever you want. We have another route over here where Op 4 can just go in on foot. This one's a kind of a waste, though, because then you still have all that ground to cover. It would be easier just to come on in, take the high ground, and then take this trench over here as well. And then I know some of you like to bet on whoever Pierce is against. So Pierce is on Op 4, so if you don't like Pierce, you can bet blue 4. I'm not going to reinforce that, though, because, again, I think Pierce is a great squad leader. His command decisions are questionable, though, and that's why I know some of you don't like him. I vote Liru is a turtle and the viewers win. You know, then we can all go home. But, again, I'm not covering DayZ tonight because I have to do editing because my drives are nearly full, so I'll be doing it tomorrow. Let's shoot for maybe around noon or 1. My mornings from now on, as soon as I wake up to noon, I'm going to be busy with some personal gaming stuff. I'm trying to allocate some time in the morning to just play whatever video games I feel like or my friend feels like. So, you know, gaming, having fun, that sort of thing. And I think Ilbanek just fixed the issue for the TFAR plugin. Because he just texted me what I think he did, or what do you think he did wrong? That's incredible. Ah, that goober. One second. Alrighty. More duck game. So we might get some duck game on Sunday. Here's the deal. So Bloodwayne, I have a date night for her planned. At 7:30, I'm taking her to a really nice Italian place, and then afterwards, I'm gonna give her a bath with a bath bomb. You know, a whole 9 yards with that. But starting at 10 o'clock, I'm gonna make her a nice brunch. And then I've got a D20 table of different things that she likes to do.
Send in Goat Team 6.
And I'm going to have her roll for random things.
Thank you for your content.
Rebel, thanks so much for the 5-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. And I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. And I appreciate that you appreciate the content and are willing to sub to help fund it. Means a lot. But as I was saying, and then if she rolls a 20, she'll just see the entire list and pick something. But one of the things on there is Duck Game. One of them is It Takes Two, but we're not going to stream it. Because I think she also wants some time to game with me that we don't stream based off of some reactions that she's given me over the past few days regarding some other IRL stuff. But, so we'll see how things go. Normal or kinky D20? A normal D20. Look, our life on the side for the uwu stuff, we're both switches, so it's whoever decides to be dominant and tell the other one what they want. That's what happens that night, if you really want to know, but I won't go into details beyond that. What time is it in my country? 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're in Albania next to Greece? Yeah, no, I know where that is, because Bloodwing's Greek. She's first-generation Greek-American, actually, so her parents moved to this country. I know all about that. Don't worry. This is round 1, Mac Marine. It's about to start in 1 minute. But yeah, no, I just planned it with technically 19 different events, because again, the 20 is she picks after seeing the list. Some of them are going to be, you know, up to an hour. Some might take a few. So we'll just see how things go. Op 4 is already mounted up and ready to go, though. Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck, I'm crashing. It gave... I need to be really quick about this. Oh, awesome. Oh. Oh, that is actually such a fucking relief. Let me explain what just happened. Okay. So sometimes the Urals in RHS, if you move over to them, they will crash your game when their audio starts up. So I wrote a script for myself because it caused a memory leak on my computer that would just immediately crash almost anything on my computer. So OBS would crash, other applications on my computer would crash because it would just cause that spike. I initiated that script on my old computer and it wouldn't work because my computer was too slow to process it. But this new computer, which we started yesterday, just executed it perfectly without fucking up anything else. So that's a win. A little silver lining in that loss, but again, new computer, so I'm going to be able to boot back up in like half the time. So we'll miss the opening units going out, but that's fine. But yeah, I write a lot of little mini scripts for this damn job, simply because I need to put the stock image up because I can't show you guys the password. But simply because there's a lot of little niche things that happen when I do these damn streams, and I have to account for all of them.
Haven't caught a stream in a while. Missed you, Papa Wavoo.
New Horizons ahead. How are you doing, my man? Thanks for the 25-month resub. I haven't seen you in a hot second. Well, no, I've seen you jump in occasionally. I hope everything's going well with you IRL, man, but... or woman, I actually don't know, but, you know, you rock you. But nonetheless, I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. But yeah, I'm actually really happy, because I saw, as soon as I crashed, a little command line popped up, and it executed a few things. Oh, that was nice. All right. Right back in the action. Op4 has fully deployed over here. Again, sorry about that, guys. It is a random crash with Urals, which is why you don't see me use a lot of Urals for the player base anymore. I still give them the AI on occasion, but it's because just that random freaking RHS crash. There's nothing I can do about it. But anyway, Op4 has decided to deploy it down here. If anyone doesn't mind, can they tell me what numbers you guys gave for the bet? Because I completely missed it because I was busy watching that script execute and going, oh my god, it's actually working. It won't crash OBS anymore. Mwah, brilliant. But yeah, while you guys are giving me those numbers, I will say on the side, I've been monitoring and recording how my computer does while I'm streaming, because I need to know whether or not I want to overclock my GPU or my CPU, because there's a few different things I can do about that. 64K to 24K? Nice. On what side? Blue 4 to Op 4? I'm assuming Blue 4 to Op 4, if not Op 4 to Blue 4, because Op 4 does have the more powerful players. V to R? Blue 4 to Red 4. Gotcha, gotcha. I was about to say, what is VR for, but... Neat. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna be honest, I would have favored Op 4 a bit more, but I can understand the defensive bias, but we'll just have to see. Op 4, looks like they're gonna start from here and start deploying stuff around. Some GLs are going back and forth, but it's a little too short. So I am being a little intermittent there. I'm talking to another community leader because they put out a slightly cryptic post about something that was really weird, and I'm just making sure they're okay. Which I think they are, but... Oh my god, guys, some of the stuff you have to deal with, not only as a YouTuber, but as an Arma 3 community owner, is freaking bonkers. I'm not going to go into the specific details of this one incident, but it's weird, and it forces you to make some decisions you might not want to do that might piss people off, but it's better than dealing with what might happen. People are weird, guys. Alright, so we got Op 4 coming around this right flank over here. They're probably going to stay in the low ground and then try to push up from down here. Take this hilltop, probably then bleed in on the left side. Take those two terminals, then maybe send a squad down from over here. So, what's the craziest thing you've personally had to do? That I've personally had to do or witness? Personally had to do... Are we talking Arma 3 or limited to my YouTube career or outside of it? Because the craziest thing I ever had to do was during cybersecurity shit like a decade. No. 8 years ago. Yeah. Which got my team nearly disqualified because I did something I wasn't supposed to, but... Yeah. Looks like Stretch is dead down here. I'll tell that story during intermission because it's a funny one, but it goes into my background if I've done a lot of shit. Arma career, craziest thing I've personally had to do was ban a bunch of people that overreacted over something for no apparent good reason because, how do I put it? We had to ban someone because they did something that was a clear rule violation, but then he publicly told everyone he got banned for a different reason. So everyone started trolling the community because of that reason, and we just started banning them too. And then after they realized what the real reason was, that was back in 2019. That was a fucking mess. I can't even get into details because it's just so messed up, but... It's amazing how people jump on bandwagon. Yeah, Mac Marine, I think you were present for that. Way back when. I don't want to go into details, but yeah. Yeah. It's amazing how people bandwagon over the dumbest of reasons, and they won't go in and actually figure out what's going on. They'll just believe the first person that tells them something, and then they'll just fucking go nuts. And it's like, why? Like, what are you freaking doing? Good God. Alright, so Blue 4 are going to keep holding this position. Alright, so you're seeing some good key holding by Wheaton right here as he tries to pick people up. He's only got a CCO 68 scope, which is a red dot. Yeah, so Blue 4 is going to keep these guys pinned, but they're going to still slowly advance. It's all a matter of how many kills can Blue 4 get by picking people up as they move up before Op 4 gets into position. Because once they get up here, I think it's going to be over unless Op 4 has taken way too many casualties. I do appreciate where they're putting some of their forces, but... yeah, the 50 cal needs to be repositioned to get a better field of fire here, potentially to be put over here. I do appreciate the picks-offs that we're seeing. I also do like seeing the GLs going back and forth here. Ooh, that was a great shot on that BTR. Not sure if anyone died, but that was a great snipe on it. We've also... oh, okay, so Kabubi got killed by that. So I think Op 4 is trying to get everyone on this hill so they can stem from there, because neighboring hills, like this one, that's a lot of open ground for them to have to cover, and they'd be picked off, which is why you don't see anyone on it just yet. But again, Op 4's plan is literally to get up here to use this as a stepping stone to then get to the remaining terminals, because you can overwatch them all from that position up there. That's why I'm a little worried about Blue 4 here, because they're not inflicting enough casualties to get this done. I'm also worried that this Delta 1 group might try to be going around, which would be a mistake.
Is almost as strong as my support.
Flavit, thanks for the 19-month resub. I agree with you, buddy. But nonetheless, I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I used to do capture the flag for cybersecurity stuff way back when. Again, I'll publicly talk about it in intermission. It's just very off topic. I don't want to distract from the actual round. But I'll give you a TLDR of all the shit I used to do. I think the Mission Maker actually deformed this with the new terrain deformer tool, because I've never seen that hill before. And I could be wrong, and maybe it always existed, because now I just don't know anymore, but it just shows the power of that tool, because all these extra trees put down as well. But now you can completely change a map and add a little bit of custom detail, which is what these rock positions are, and it looks great. Like, you can literally change an entire map now. It's Malden 2035, but honestly, it has a nice facelift. It's 2:46 a.m. for you, yeah, out there. I don't doubt it. So we're going to start seeing Op 4 getting up here on the CQC. On the hilltop, Blue 4 might get flanked by a few of these guys as Op 4 pushes up. Legal action blowing away that one Blue 4 defender there. Where on the map is this? It's between Dordan and Houdan. Which I could have sworn these were called other things, but I guess I'm wrong. But yeah, like this is all supposed to be flat terrain going down, so that's why this hill is interesting. Satchel trap's going off. Not sure if they got any kills, though. They detonated it slightly early. Another satchel trap going off. Again, I don't think it got anyone because they get them a little too early. And Bror, yes, you are correct. Fight's going well. Blue 4 is getting pushed, though, and once Op 4 gets up here, they use this as a stepping stone. I think that's the beginning of the end, in all honesty. Op 4 just hasn't really taken a lot of casualties. They managed to pick off a few of the Blue 4 guys as they were trying to retreat. So if Op 4 can just get online on the Overwatch positions, they can continue to shoot Blue 4 in the back and diminish their numbers. RPG just fired. I don't think the RPG-7 has the range. Yeah, it detonated just short. You don't see an impact crater. That would have hit. But the maximum range of an RPG, I forget how many meters it is. It's like 600, 500 meters, give or take. It'll detonate in the air. So had they just 10 more meters of distance, I think that RPG would have actually hit that Humvee, which is one of the weaknesses of the RPG. It has a maximum net range compared to things like the RPG-32, because I'm talking about the RPG-7 right now. RPG-32 or the Maz can, they don't detonate in the air. Yeah, right on, team. We'll be doing a lot of streaming tomorrow. Sunday, we will not be doing any streaming, though, which is why I haven't announced the Sunday op on the Discord, because, again, that is a date day for the Madame. Yeah, now Op4 can bypass all their MG3 guys and really lay hate on these two compounds. But now you're just going to see all this go in. Also, if anyone doesn't mind, can you check the viewer list and tell me if someone named Bix the Fox is watching? Because I want to talk about something. All right, cool. We'll have to check again on intermission, but there's something else I want to tell you guys. Ooh, great knockout right there. We just saw that happen in real time, but now this is where Blue 4 is in trouble because they have multiple forces garrisoned across two different positions here. They got a stronger garrison down here, but a weaker garrison right here, but they're apart at this point. So all Op 4 needs to do is continue to take the bulk of their force and just hit these terminals once at a time. Now, a fallacy they might do, though, is split off their forces, engage both of these terminals at the same time with different groups. So it's really difficult to see that through. But another thing is this force up here does not want to advance in this direction because you have all this open ground right here, and you hear those MG3s firing. MG3s will tear the fuck out of anyone caught in the open area, even if they're behind smoke, because that high fire rate's just going to murder everyone. So it's going to be up to Alpha to push in with Overwatch, and I still think that force can CQC this spot with this proper Overwatch here, but you still have some Blue 4 guys marauding around taking fire occasionally, so it's a little difficult for them to go through. But Op 4 have definitely slowed down just because you see them medicing up here. You've still got a platoon right there getting suppressed. But I'm worried, though, because you're starting to see Op 4 divide into two groups. This group, I think, can win these two terminals, but this group won't win this fight based off of the size. So it's just a matter of how much Blue 4 is still alive to then repel that other side. And when you're faced with so many terminals like this, even though it's tempting as a commander to split your forces off, you want to keep attacking one terminal at a time so you can absolutely guarantee your number advantage. And even if you have too many guys on a hill, for example, you can still put them in a position to harass other positions, but you don't want them actually going in and overextending yet because you want them in reserve to send into the next terminal should you need to do that. But they can also at least still secure your flank to stop any counterattacks from coming in. So this divide I'm a little worried about because Op 4 could do really well if they have a supporting element right here for these guys to come in. They should have just taken up more of the time on the clock and just annihilated this position, because now I'm worried that this group is just going to get cut down by the resistance down there. Fax, I'm not sure if you were here 2 weeks ago, but there was a mortar every round for the EU branch, and after that, I think they decided that they're not going to put mortars in anymore, because Falcon and Stark operated the mortar crew on 2 of those 3 rounds and got so many kills together because of that damn mortar. It was beautiful. Like, it was the one night where we saw mortars consistently and effectively used back-to-back, and it was so good and properly done that I think they all decided never to do mortars again. Yeah, they wiped a good 3, maybe 4 squads total of, like, combined units, and we're talking, like, 10 to 12-man squads. It was brutal to watch those opening volleys, because they knew what they were doing. There was a mortar round that killed, like, 7 people. It was delicious. Just like World of Tanks, people cry about it and it gets removed. Yep. And there's a reason, every time there had been a mortar used beforehand for the past year and a half, I was saying, guys, if it was used effectively, like, it would have changed the course of the game. And then we finally got some rounds where the mortar was used effectively, and they took it away. Terminal hack 1 started. Grenades and explosive traps are going off. It's a little too late. Steve was pushing. He got taken out. Now Op4 is going to be covering that terminal. Blue 4 have less than 80 seconds to push around to take it back. Oh my god, Waldo is on fire. He might have actually gotten ignited by that thermite grenade. So he's going to be taking damage over time, which is unfortunate. Pierce is freaking out, firing his rounds way in the air. He's got to be careful because he's got friendlies right in front of him. Shy now coming around. I think Op4 has too good of a security coverage right here. Arakiru could run up and take that other terminal. So now it's going to be up to these guys down here. Delta's folded out to reinforce them. There's no Overwatch cover. And then you got Blue 4 Ground Command coming up on the rear. I don't know. That's a risky one. And then you got 2 other blue... Oh, so they're going to Overwatch him going in. That could change the game if he gets behind enough of these Op4 guys, but that's not going to matter if this fight also succeeds, which it could. 20 seconds remaining. Blue 4's refusing to make a push. I think that terminal is going to be hacked. Shy going in, killing that one guy. Yep, that terminal's down. So this is the next major fight, and if Op4 wins this one, I don't see Blue 4 getting to that one terminal in time. You are right, it's not over till it's over, but it's looking good for Op4, but this is the really important fight. However, Charlie's all garrisoned back here, which I'm a little worried about. I think they're purposely up here to be on Overwatch positions, but these Overwatch positions aren't the best because there's some trees and other buildings in the way to stop them from coming up. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Oh my god. They're literally blowing out the HESCO barriers with explosive charges. You got... all of Blue 4 are just in a lot of Overwatch positions, but they're not in a lot of interdictory or picket positions to stop the infantry from actually pushing once smokes go out. Looks like Depso was finally killed off up here. I don't see his Blue 4 marker anymore. Got some grenades being thrown. I'm not sure if they're going to take the low ground and keep going or what. And then you also have Gamma 1, that's the 50 cal Humvee firing down here. But again, you got people like Band in, that I said were in Charlie, that are just going to slaughter in CQC. Did he just... There was a Blue 4 guy in there and he just blew up, so... Yeah. That's no bueno. And you got a BTR-40 coming up around there as well. I gotta give it to it. Blue 4 has a lot of good Overwatch positions here, but it's just not enough because they don't have too many guys down to actually interdict Op4 from getting in and on the terminal sites. I honestly do think that guy just blew himself up, so... Yeah, no... Oh, he totally blew himself up. The crater's right on him. What was he doing? The goober. Yeah, so... I see these guys securing that position and pushing the terminal too pretty unmolested there. It's going to be up to these guys, but it's members of Pepega pushing this. Yeah, but he was Blue 4, so he just blew his own building up, so there was absolutely no point for him to do that. It was just a bad misplay. So you got Maz up here trying to keyhole from this one spot. He has gotten a kill. Could potentially pick Chow off. Wheaton winning that CQC fight, which is interesting because he was fighting a G3. Yeah, that's what I expected to happen, is the G3 would just slaughter you. But double tap. There it is. Mwah. Also, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but do you see how much cleaner it is now on the new hardware? It's a lot less laggy. I've noticed it. It's a lot more clean. Someone said from Pakistan. Yeah, 762 by 51 or 762 by 54. Mwah. Delicious rounds. Because they're bigger, they got that stopping power. It's amazing. Did you just fire AT? At what? Oh. He didn't get it, though. I think it landed short. I don't see an impact crater, though, so it might have detonated in the air. Because, again, it has a maximum detonation range of 500 meters. Oh! You gotta love the UGL plays, man. Oh, God, what's the Maz doing? I just caster cursed Maz, and Nuclear Moose just shot him dead. Well, I'm sorry, Maz. I did not mean to caster curse you there, buddy. I was just asking what you were doing, and you were dying. You were apparently dying. He died. GG. Ugh. So Op4, I'm a little worried about this attack because they have been losing quite a few numbers because they've just been trading evenly. And now all the guys that were in the buildings have come down to actually defend this area. You saw White get picked off by the 50. Oh, it's could turn around here. We're going to probably see this group again go up to that terminal and then push around. But if Blue 4 can stop this attack, I think they're good. I know, I had to ask. Caster cursing, I didn't believe it was a thing. And I know it's a thing now. Give me your Milk under fire. He gets knocked out by a G3. I just can't tell where he went. Yeah, I think you're ragdolled into here. Whew. Ah, I love the handguns are so fucking niche because you have to hit them in the head, otherwise they don't do any damage. Martin trying to do attack reload, turns around, and gets the kill because someone hesitated. Nuclear Moose shot in the ass as he wakes back up. That's brilliant. Oh, shut up, Fives. I'm not even the TFAR channel. Ha! Oh, he's gonna hit him. Yeah, under the freaking thing. I love it. People don't check that. They think it's secure. No! Wise, you son of a bitch! He was doing so well! What is wrong with you? Martin was doing so well! You son of a bitch! It's like my jealous fucking ex. Oh my god. If he can't do well, nobody can. Ilvanek getting a great drop there. Yep, Blue Force cleaning house here. I think they've got it. Because this group, I mean, it's a squad of them, but it's going to get really slow after Op4 gets cleaned up here. Give me your Milk Wakes back up. Yes, he got friendly fired. Got some Op4 over here, but now they're getting suppressed by the vehicle. If I can't ask for ICBMs, can you ask for napalm? If this was a Vietnam up, yes, but I am not Zeusing. I'm merely spectating, so I'm not able... Oh, it says Zeus POV. That's probably why people have been asking. Oh, well, I'll change that to commentator at the end. It's because we did a Zeus op an hour or two ago, so... Yeah, no. Oh, he thought he was safe, and then Saddam Hussein showed up. Blindfin coming in, can't line up that G3 where he wants. Will Wise come around and execute him? Grenades coming in on that. Wise climbing over. Misses the angle. Only for Muniz to shoot at Wise to cover. Good time Saddam blowing off Muniz's face. There's Terminal 2 being hacked. Finn gonna come around. Finn winning that fight. Wise now trying to come around and shoots Finn in the back as he tries to get attack reload. Oh, they only have a handful of guys left. That squad up there is still looking mighty thick, though. And you still got 2 shooters up here covering. It's still anyone's game because Blue 4 lost a few extra guys at last second. Just watching these guys at the moment because that squad over there, they're going to regroup and then push in. We're at the 24-minute mark, so this will probably be done in about 15 minutes, give or take. It was, I agree. It was a decent counterattack by Blue 4, but I'm worried Blue 4 overcommitted and now they don't have the numbers to hold against that final squad up there. I feel like they're going to come up and flank that group and eliminate them. And then these two could still push down and get a few kills. And by the end of that, Blue 4 won't have enough to deal with the remaining numbers up there. Yeah, Mountain defending the hill. Isn't that cute? All right. Final squad fix bayonets, yeah, right? I don't know. I agree. I mean, ever since the Adriano incident, you can always expect something crazy to happen in Friday Night Fights, that's for sure. For those who don't know the Adriano incident, there's a guy I know, his name's Adriano, very busy IRL, used to play a lot in TSB, good friend of mine. He came into FNF one day and decided to play, and there was a three-way fight for a single sector in Zelenogorsk on the northern side. And Adriano's team went in first, and they got absolutely slaughtered. And Adriano was the only survivor on his team, and then the other two teams duked it out a bit. And then Adriano proceeded to pull what is known as the Adriano incident. He got 23 or 24 kills. We lost track after 21. And he single-handedly wiped both of the remaining teams and won it. Just look up the Adriano incident on YouTube, and you will see it. And it is methodical, because the admins after that, they had to pause the rest of the event to see if he was cheating, but you watched him just methodically loot enemy machine guns and absolutely slaughter everyone and like just breach buildings properly. He did everything right. So whenever we see, what's that brings up, if we need to see a player do something amazing, we have to say that they're going to channel in their inner Adriano to win. Because to this day, that event was done 1 or 2 years ago. I want to say 1.5 years ago, actually. No one's ever beaten his record. One person has come close, but only because they were about to get a multi-kill by shooting down an aircraft filled with dudes. But then they chose the wrong aircraft, which was funny. So his record still hasn't been beaten. And even then, if it was, it would have to be infantry only. So I am liking this cleanup here. Cosmonaut might notice Mountain. Mountain does have an MG3, though, so Cosmonaut's going to do a quick tack reload. Oh, yeah, Adriano, he kept on the move. He did everything right. All right, he is so lucky that Mountain wasn't going in guns up, because that MG3 would have shredded him, so he eventually made the headshot, and he got it. So, final tally right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's a 7th in there. Yep, 7. 7 Blue 4. That Bravo 1 group I talked about got blown up. This is 7 defenders versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 offensive forces here. This could go either way. You got this MG3 being bipoded. Again, that's going to be really good for either side right now as they close the distance. As long as they can lead their shots, they should be okay. It was literally some John Wick shit. I'm gonna agree with you on that one. So what I'm a little worried about, I mean, Op 4 has the time to move in here, but if too many people stay on Overwatch and they just try to plink at Blue 4 as they come in, I don't think anyone's going to be able to actually get into this AO. But another thing is that the terminal is technically over here. Op 4 have too many guys in this compound around here, so if Op 4, Blue 4 do. So if Op 4 were to get some people close, that would force people to then come out, and then they could potentially get picked off, so... The Wub, thanks for the 3 months resub.
Now.
Go Op 4.
Op 4, I would say, has the advantage right now, but it could still turn around nonetheless. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Why are RPGs able to make a building go poof? Well, you're literally firing a rocket into a building. So you tell me why they would go poof. You'd be amazed what firing explosives into buildings can do. I wonder what Cosmonaut's looting over. Oh, he's still doing medical, that's why. He might take Mountain's MG3 and bipod it, but Mountain might not have enough ammo remaining. Yeah, Ilbanek, I'll try. You test it and it works? Okay. I'm just gonna have to remember where my damn file path is. Yeah, I found it, and then I forgot where it was. Now I gotta go find it again. Alright, we'll see if Ilbanek's plugin then works, and then we can hear people on the ground. It would be nice. All right, so Op 4's been closed in the distance. They're going to slowly make their way through the town. Again, they have the time. I will get into that cater in, whatchamacallit, intermission. All right, so 3 things we gotta do. We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about, a Cyber Patriot story, and, I gotta set the Ilbanek's new plugin to see if it works. Because if it works, then we'll be able to hear people locally in-game, but we won't hear them when they go into the spectator interface. And I am too, Rocker. I just want to make sure both the squads are booked. Okay, so NA is getting privatized because way back when they started back in like 2015 or 2016, it used to start privatized. It was just a private thing between a few groups. And it stayed privatized for a while, and then they made it public in, I think, 2018 or something. And now that it's gotten a little more popular again, they want to re-privatize it. That's their official reason. I think there's a few other motives behind it as well, but it's their community and they can do what they want. So I will still stream them on occasion. I've been approved to do it. I just, we'll see. Because I got a lot of running around before I got an official answer. So I was told that they weren't going to stream it or allow me to stream, so I set up some things to do with AFI and VTOL VR. And I'm still going to carry out those things, which means I might not stream NA as much because I have other things I have to stream now. So AFI hosts something every 2 weeks. VTOL VR, I'll try to do once a week. That was a great grenade. Pierce, all right, I'm going to give Pierce some credit again because I know some of you hate him. He knows how to throw his fucking grenades. He will pull this shit. He will just airburst them into people's faces. How's the patches thing going? To my knowledge, there isn't a patches thing because the last patches thing was we got him a computer. I worked with his community. We got him a new one. And he's up and down. The man literally has the worst fucking luck ever in the goddamn world. So, he goes back and forth with some of that stuff. Nielsen with a great flank right there. I think Op4 might have this. Blue 4 only down to 4 dudes. Op4 still... Oh, explosive trap! Disabling the Humvee. Was not expecting that one, Chief. Pro Hunter died in the Hobo Scrap Kingdom. What the fuck? Oh, it's a smoke grenade. Just got a weird bounce. He's bouncing them up in the air so they do that. Oh, that's brilliant. Pierce gonna tap the terminal. That was a friendly explosive. You know, I'm not surprised. I'm waiting for the terminal tap, Pierce. Come on. He's checking for explosive traps. That's why. Pierce. Come on. He's either waiting for backup or he's checking for explosive traps. There's the touch. I think he was just checking to make sure he wasn't going to get flanked. 3 blue 4 remaining. They're now going to have a fire on their ass because... Oh, 4. Okay. But they have to stop the terminal hack, and they have less than 90 seconds to do it now. No one hates Pierce, you just like to win points. Well, some of you are a little more spiteful, admittedly. Eric, you're getting the kill. We also have Cosmonaut coming around here. Potato getting mag dumped. Switches to his handgun to finish it. Holy crap, Potato is eating bullets. Bro. 54 seconds. Solomon's running in because some of the Op4 guys are taken out. All those blue 4 guys just randomly came out of the woodwork here. Solomon's clearing things out, but he has to interact with that terminal. Give me your milk also back here. Op4 might have just had it get turned around, to be honest, but we do need to see a blue 4 guy touch the terminal. Ash just got someone. I think that was Potato. Oh, this could turn around, but blue 4 ignored the terminal. People are going for kills. Solomon, you need to backpedal and hope you can kill G-Legs. Oh my god. Kill him. Yeah, these two are on defense now. They stopped it. Oh my god. Hack was just started again. Both of them interacted at the same time because they didn't go for the objective. They went for kills, and that's GG because Blue 4 mishandled that situation. What a shame. Solomon even wakes back up. That's why when you are down to that little bit of time, you have to rush the objective because otherwise you lose. You have to throw caution to the wind at that point. But that was a great final fight there. Really went back and forth either way. Blue 4 did a great job stopping this attack, but they unfortunately lost too much. And it just turned around and played out into Op4's hand at the end. So that was great. Anyway, guys, that is the end of round 1. We will now go into round 2. Team, thanks for dropping by. Have a good night to you as well. I don't know, Potato was made out of some pretty heavy frickin' potatoes, that's for damn sure. All right, guys, we have a lot we need to do for this intermission, so let's get started. I'm going to start with the extension, and then I'm going to dig up where that TFAR plugin is. Let me get your payout, guys, because I know you guys get antsy when I don't do it. Op4 is 1. Oh, wow, that is an upset, too. Only 30% of you did that. Oh, Coleman Eric, B-Day dinner, even leftover birthday dinner is important. I remember for my last birthday, Bloodwing got me this massive charcuterie board, and I ate it for lunch over the course of 4 days. And it was delicious. Oh, I am a sucker for good charcuterie. And there was just so much variation on it, too. That was one of my favorites. Ciders and charcuterie. That is my bouge go-to. Anyway, I need to now kill TeamSpeak.
Now.
LCPL Heart.
All right, 1 second. I gotta restart TeamSpeak after I download what I was sent by Ilbanek to test out these new plugins because he figured out what he did wrong. I just have to get that sorted. Continue to download. Keep. I know they're shady files. Ilbanek's just sending me bad stuff. I know. Okay. Now I just need to remember where TeamSpeak is. Because I remember the file path was also really, really obscure. So it should be program files and then app data. Because I already don't remember where the frickety frack it was put in. Alright, come on. Find it for me. Figured out what I did want. Yeah, just rename the file. No. Here, while that's processing, so I'm having to search for the file. Okay, that's all workshop, which... here we go. Plugins. Test plugin? No. Wait a minute. No, it's not plugins. Fuck. I completely forget where the file path was. Yep, we'll talk about Vix in a second. Just get me... It is config plugins. Yeah, but I think I'm in the wrong place because I'm not seeing the plugins pop up for where they normally are. Why am I so dumb? I think I'm in the wrong place. Oh my god, why am I so bad at finding where this damn thing is? Because this isn't... This is app data, but this is not the same place I unloaded those files a second ago. Because it would be TS3, not TeamSpeak 3. God fucking damn it. Yeah, here's the thing, it's not in there. Wait, nope, I found it. It's because I have it on a different fucking drive. And I always fucking forget. 7-zip, extract files. Alright, cool. Cut those, paste them out. Replace. Awesome. Alright, that should work theoretically. Let's go ahead and give it a test this time around. And they're already slotting. And why'd you just do that? There we go. Okay. Okay. So now I need to work on changing out my commands and we'll see how things go. Let's see. What do I need? Okay, next thing I need to do is change my commands. This is round 2. And I just noticed how much the freaking mission command spelling was butchered. Good God. Alright, change up my commands and we'll go into story time. This is Takistan. Adds 3 sequential. Okay. Blue 4 is attacking 3 green 4 sectors. Four has a 10% numbers advantage. And an M1117 in terms of assets. Okay. I'd argue the M1117 is the most overpowered asset in all of FNF based off of their balance. All right. And then I need to change the map command to Takistan. And we should be good from there. All right, cool. Let me now get back on the Friday Night Fights TeamSpeak, make sure my tools are set properly. Ilbanek edit, great. And now I just need to disable sound. And then type the password in for the commentary channel. All right, cool. We'll see Ilbanek. I've got it on and running. All right. All right, that's all set. I think everything's good now. Yeah. All right, good first round. It's only 9:30. All right, so here's the deal. Vix has been a good friend of mine for a long while, and I've decided, because she's going through some BS right now, Bloodway and I were going to send her a care package. So I've been asking her some questions subtly about her favorite things, and we're going to send her something nice. But you know how care packages work. You just get a collection of what they like, send it to them, and hopefully it'll brighten their day. So that's why I wanted to make sure she wasn't here when I said that. But that was just me telling you guys.
Send in
now,
goat
cybersecurity
team
story.
6 now.
So, most messed up thing I think I've ever done personally in my life is when I was in a cybersecurity competition back in, I think it was sophomore year? No, it was either sophomore or junior year of high school. Our school was a very big contender in something called Cyber Patriot, which was... Oh yeah, Nelson. Yeah, no. That was a pretty good final round, and yes, your squad did end up taking all 3. It was up for Alpha, so it was pretty good. But I digress. New horizons ahead. Thank you for giving Ilbanek a sub. Nice. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. But back to the story. So we were in, I believe, the semifinals. And they started having a red team actively mess with us as we were trying to secure systems. Because how Cyber Patriot worked was you would secure a bunch of computers in real time. You had like 6 hours to do it. And if you got the most points because you secured the most exploits, you would win. So semifinals come around, and there's an active red team, which means it's a group of hackers actively trying to mess with us as we do stuff and revert things or try to stop us. So I didn't know there were rules about not doing anything to the red team. So I okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I literally went to the dude's computer and I bricked it because I'm like, oh, that's cute. And he wasn't using a virtual machine. I bricked like a $700 computer.
Okay.
Because I noticed that he was fucking around with some of my protocols in the server we were trying to secure. So I just remote desktoped into his computer and bricked it. And we almost got disqualified because I'm like, fuck him. Because here's the thing, some of us from that school, we would actively fuck with each other, so I thought it was one of our buddies fucking with us. So I didn't realize it was someone that wasn't using a virtual machine, and I have no idea why the red team guy wasn't using a virtual machine. I was just told he wasn't, and I'm like, well, you're kind of stupid for that, but enjoy your brick. Have fun. but I'd say that's probably one of the most fucked up things I've done. Arma-wise, I think the most Arma fucked up thing I've done is held a 2-year grudge over something that happened in the 501st, but that's besides the point. Round has begun. Let's go ahead and set up the prediction here. And yes, if you are playing, please get off of everything. Get off of the stream because, you know, I don't want you to get in trouble for stream sniping. Anyway, blue 4, I believe, is attacking now, and green 4 is defending. And let's go ahead and set up the poll. All right, so blue 4 appears to be... Actually, let's just go right into it. So the briefing for this is made by Kevin. I don't recognize that name, to be perfectly honest. But if you're going to bed, good night, guys. I'll talk about what I did with the 501st, which was really funny. But let's see. Background is Afghan police conduct a company minus size clearance of Taliban-held Razman and airstrip to its northwest. First platoon, FNF Blue 4, will clear and secure Razam. Second platoon, national, I think he meant to say optional, will secure the airfield. Area of operations to the east, southeast of Rasman in the high ground. The Taliban have in place a complex IED system marked with red dots on the map. Ooh. Notes, Blue 4 Sector 3's wall can be breached via satchel charges if needed. Interesting. No, it wasn't the drunk issue, but that also was a pretty funny one. Add sector. These 3 sectors have to be taken in order by Blue 4, so if Blue 4 tries to cap Sector 3 when they haven't capped Sectors 1 and 2 yet, they won't be able to cap Sector 3 until they cap Sector 1 and then cap Sector 2, as an example. Mission variables here, 1,100 meters of render distance. Defender points are only 30. No magnified optics, nor NVG equipment. Interesting. Medium anti-tank settings is going to be 2 AT rounds per AT member, so both the AT and the assistant get 2, so 4 total per squad. Anyway, Blue 4 are going to be your modern Afghanistan partnering unit kits. All right. Yeah, they don't exist anymore. Fun fact. Loadouts are going to be M16A4s and M4A1s, Glock 17s as a secondary, M249 and 240 Golf for the machine gunners. Light anti-tank is going to be M136. Disclaimer, there is no recon X-ray group anymore, so that doesn't matter. And then the MP7 and M4A1 for any crew slots, which I'm not even sure if there are any crew serve weapons. There are none. Assets, you have 6 transport helices. Oh, and a 117, so yes, there are going to be crew slots for that. Meanwhile, Op 4 doesn't exist. It's Green 4, so we're just going to go into breakdown of units here. So again, testing a new plugin. The plugin should disable people's comms if they die, and we should still be able to hear them locally. Otherwise, Mountain is going to be commanding. Puma's going to be the 2IC. Olaf is the company medic, or excuse me, platoon medic. Dreek leading Alpha HQ. Circles being the medic for Alpha. Cosmot leading Alpha 1 with Wheaton Poe. Gimme your Miller, Maz, and Sub under him. Bridges leading Alpha 2 with Cool Breeze, Martin, Wiki, Fish, Warwick, and Grav under him. Bravo being led by Bomb with Riley being the medic. Bravo 1 be led by White with McSwagger, Moore, Dover, Muniz, and Lewis under him. Pete leading Bravo 2 with Pro Hunter, Michael, Twins, and Solomons under him. Charlie has merged everyone together. Suzuki leading Ilbanek, Artisan, Kabubi, Steve, Shy, Waldo, Korvac, Potato, Saddam, MacMarine, Glugman, Wayne, Wise, and Russ together, and then Blom and G-Legs are taking the 117. 117 rescripted to fire a 50 cal and a 7.62 coaxial instead of the 20mm grenade launcher because FNF doesn't like GMGs or autocannons. Otherwise, going over to Green 4. Green 4 are the following. Oh no. I'm not saying that for Pierce. I'm saying that for the fact that I know some of you have a rule about betting on Pierce. Anyway, let's keep that to ourselves, shall we? Mission details for Green 4 here. We have the uniform. It is 2010 Tribal Militia. I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen these guys win a lot either, so we'll see how things go. But anyway, breaking down the roster, you got your platoon leader, platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader, auto rifleman, assistant, grenadier, IR. They're the guys with Hunt IR rounds, which are little 40mm cameras you fire into the air. They parachute down and give you a bird's eye view of the map. Really, really useful. Otherwise, machine gunner, assistant, combat engineer, light anti-tank, medium anti-tank 1, and assistant, medium anti-tank 2, and assistant, recon infantry, scout, and sniper all don't matter anymore because there's no X-ray anymore because they removed that from all of FNF. Designated marksman is going to be an SVD gunner. We don't see that in the loadout. Blue 4, I'd imagine, is either a Mark 11 or an M14, which is a 20-round 7.62x51 NATO battle rifle, but SVD is 10-round 7.62x54. Anyway, crew lead, crewman, pilot, medic, and the base kit. Loadouts for these guys are going to be AKMs and AKSs. PMs as a secondary handgun. Light machine gunners get the RPK. Medium machine gunners get the PKP. Light anti-tank gets the RPG-26. Recon doesn't matter because they don't exist anymore. And crew and aviation, which I don't think matters sectors as well. Would either get the choice of P2000 or an AKS. Nothing on crew served weapons. I get a static Dishka, a static cord, and a Dishka pickup. Lovely. Looking at your roster here, we got Pierce commanding with Patriot as the 2YC, Fred being the platoon medic, Norris leading Alpha HQ with Ghost under him as the medic, Alpha 1 being led by Nielsen with Herb, Drake, Bates, Eagle, McKenzie, and Sholand, Alpha 2 being led by Kevin with Colin, Harry, Fez, Tymic, and Depso. Guy Fury has merged all Bravo together and is leading Flux, Cake here, Lethal Action Band, Green Shade, Chow, Cosmos, Michael, Big Purple, Vito, and Eric Kiru together. Delta HQ being led by Lurch with Vagrant as the squad medic. Hamilton leading Delta 1 with Boys, Stretch, and Butters under him. Delta 2 being led by Nuclear Moose with Morgan, Lennox, Nemesis, and Sven under him. Leader needs a TMNT costume because I'm a turtle. You know, just for you, I might dress up as a turtle for Halloween. All right? What is this server? It is the Friday Night Fights gaming server. If you do !FNF, you can learn more Nightmare and play on the EU branches in the future. Because in the future, this branch, which we're on right now, which is the NA branch, is getting privatized, and you have to play on EU for a few weeks before you can apply to the NA branch. That's just their rules, and I have to abide by them. They were the Squirtle? I have an inappropriate imagination. Anyway, the sectors are as follows. Sector 1 is up here. Sector 2 is where some of these guys have spawned in this one area right here. And Sector 3 is all the way back here as well. These areas here are just a bunch of IEDs, but they're outside of the map, so they don't actually have to be spawned in. I'm going to be honest, I think the 1117 can do a lot of damage if it stays in the high ground, but I think the high ground has actually been cut off on the map border, so we aren't going to see those overwatching elements work. Which means the 1117 is probably going to be on the rear doing cover fire for the infantry coming in. Whew. I'm hoping these next two rounds go a little bit higher. Yes, there's a prediction up. Just refresh your page. Because I'm going to be honest, one of the things I do kind of dislike about PvP commentary are the points where it gets really, really slow because it's down to just a bunch of random people in a lot of random positions and people refusing to put in. Where do I think a safe bet is? I'm going to be honest, a lot of wild cards. You got Pepega with a lot of good players under Bravo HQ, but Pierce usually picks some really weird strategies to do, so he is never a safe bet in my opinion. Only when he's platooning though, because Pierce is either going to dominate the entire field or do something silly in my opinion. Blue 4, we got a lot of good players on their side, but I mean, Blam, G-Legs, and Grav is a pretty safe bet for the 1117, but the 1117 is not going to have a lot of opportunity to do some good Overwatch on this sector, so there's not really any safe bets in this round, in my opinion. And then, yeah, Pierce on defense, he's less likely to do something silly and grandiose, but we'll have to see how it goes. And even then, guys, usually when I say one side's going to win, they don't, so I'm not going to risk it.
Legal action. Legal.
I do also want to see how this this plugin goes. Is Blue Force still making a plan? Because I would also like to hear their plan. Let's have a listen. Oh, they might have already broken, and yeah, they're taking wheels off of Vix maybe to put spares on. Here, let's see if we can get on Pierce and have a listen to him on comms. He might be in a Vic, though, so it might be tough. So here we go into his first person. We might be able to hear him. That's the wrong button. There we go.
Shit ranking.
I will admit I am also DMing Vic's random questions so I can build her care package. Yeah, so Pierce isn't talking. I'm trying to listen to their local comms, but I guess what I need to do in the future is maybe dedicate the first 5 minutes to just listening to someone's plan, because I do like hearing attacker plans first and foremost.
Yeah, that's too late for that. Maybe
Favorite
group.
base armor 3 faction?
Still in
CSAT.
the book.
CSAT. they just fuck around in all
It's
honesty.
always an option. Now that I actually have to get in shape.
Okay, so you can see my D1.
Yeah, right. I mean, to actually go to.
Make sure it's on the side channel, bro.
Best defense is an offense. I mean, you'd be surprised how often that actually does save the round if the defenders early on do a successful counterattack and just break the enemy's ability to attack.
My only recommendation is try not to fucking group up too much on the rooftop. Become a really, easy shot, easy target. And if you're gonna fire out of a window, try to do so from a 45-degree angle.
I will also say, what's the word? The tribal kits I haven't seen have the highest win-to-loss rate, but then again, they've been fighting like modern-day Blue 4 US kits in the past. So against a more run-down group with the well, that doesn't even matter either because they still have all the Blue 4 gear, so it's just a reskin. So, we'll see. The real winners are us. Listening to them. Now, here's the deal. We don't know if the plugin will work yet, Drifter, because this is normal. It's just the issue was when people died, they'd go to a spectator channel and we'd be able to hear them. We'll know if the plugin works if we don't hear them in the spectator channel. And both sides have plate care. So how FNF does their stuff with vest armor is all vests and chest rigs have the same armor values. So the balance is technically perfect in that sense. And they've tried to make sure like all the gun calibers do the same damage too.
Okay, I mean, you could probably if you already have. I think that's like the biggest thing is having a language skill is the best way to determine where you go. Like if you already have like a language skill on something, that would help. Like sway it. I didn't. So they just like
You picked one.
Aptitude
Yeah.
test. That makes no sense. You should be able to like.
Yeah, Russian's gonna be a dead language in like 20 years, so I kind of.
Oh my god. That's one worry I have is I can listen to them and now we can hear them say whatever the hell they usually say, which isn't always a good thing. Predictions 50-50? Yeah, it's looking pretty close.
We're gonna go with Nemesis to go plant fucking charges at 8 and 9. No, you.
So Nemesis is going to go put explosive traps out. All right. 100k in the pool.
I just need my 2 team guys to fucking get her.
Yeah, exactly. You can hear the immersion and banter from Zeusing, which is what I'm trying to deliver. We're slow to make upgrades to match commentary, but we do try our best.
I'll pay for your boat ride. Get on a boat.
My boat ride, yeah, I'll see you next year. Riding in a fucking
Just start leaving
Connex on
now.
shipping containers.
Alright, let's see how this goes, boys. Hopefully everybody has fun and hopefully nobody hates me.
Bro, I got 762. We're good to go.
Yes.
If it's a straight bloodbath, it'll still be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, the chord spot's really good. I'm not sure where the Dishka specifically is, but I mean both are 50 round 12.7 by 108 or something. Anti-material caliber. It's big round. It blow people head off. It works. It just works. No, this one they're definitely using for point defense, which you got to be careful about because people are going to get close enough to be able to pick the gunner off really easily because when you're on that, you're pretty exposed, which is why they've built these sandbag defenses in the front, but we'll see how things go. But they're definitely foregoing Sector 1 in favor of just holding Sector 2 from the looks of things. Maybe we'll see a pullback to Sector 3, but this will probably be a quicker round based off of how everything is, so that'll be nice. And there's the mission start. So Blue 4... no... Why the fuck are you walking? I hate it when they choose to walk.
Here, I'll find one.
Alright, here you go.
We'll start marching once we hit the path. Yeah. Let's just use our fucking teeth. Let's use our e-tools.
Yeah, we go.
I mean, I have they say in the army pulled up. I want to do that one.
No, they're just choosing not to use the trucks and triple time in, which is going to drain their stamina and make their shots wide. Oh my god, they're going to form a giant line too. Great. Now we get to see the great blue four migration. Yep, we get to listen to them too. They're literally forming a giant fucking line. Are you freaking kidding me?
Not a fine.
You chuckleheads.
It's a line.
Line. Line. Not a file.
Gulag, it's a line. Guys, it's a line, not a file.
Oh my fucking god.
Let's just go to the
Take it out as
point
if
and
you don't
fuck
walk.
them up.
Take it
Let's
out.
go. I guess everybody wants to do a column, I guess.
Yeah, they're doing a column. A line would be like side to side. Oh my
Whatever,
god. Why?
No, no,
Chuckleheads.
Now we're just
On
gonna
the way
sit
to
by somebody
die.
and bring them with us.
Oh, we go, one a hell of die. Mm.
Caster curse them. Yeah. Blue 4 is gonna do
This fucking
super well
conga.
this round, guys. They're gonna kill everybody.
Conga line.
Get that wall.
Hey, don't touch the line.
Hey,
It's literally. Oh my god. It's literally just. Why? You went green for it the last second. Yeah. It's a good YouTube moment. I'm not sure if I'll edit that into a highlight, but I mean, it's pretty damn funny.
This is so stupid. This is
Yes!
so fucking stupid.
Yes, it is. I'm glad we can have this conversation. What just blew up there? My thoughts exactly. What did you? I guess they were blowing up that building to prevent it from being used. It's a weird choice, but okay. Maybe someone screwed up. Ho Chi Minh Trail. It's.
I can't do. Okay, put your guns up. You will still continue as the line. Oh,
I
nice.
need more grace.
Are we doing high steady or low steady?
And there's more of them. There's more of them.
We don't have again.
Here they come, walking down the Afghan trail. It's lots and lots of U.S. soldiers. That's right. We got tall soldiers, short soldiers, big soldiers, slow. Wait. Pretty screwed up. Even soldiers that carry M249s.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, that's what you get paid.
This is what you interviewed for. Shut up, Falcon. But you're absolutely right, and I can't say anything bad against it, otherwise they yell at me. Anyway.
We are already walking in a line towards buildings.
What more cover do we need? We have each other. The people in front of you is your cover.
Hey, no, I'm not dying first, at least.
Alright, so you got the 117 now plinking at people in the open all the way up here, which is a really dumb idea to be in the beginning. Or I guess to begin with. Now you hear Flux calling it out. He's in the low ground though.
It's literally a kilometer away. I have more. I'd say 100 meters away from where I'm at currently. It's literally like right here.
He's marking it on the map for him.
Oh, this is literally just the vehicle. I'm gonna stand up real quick. If I go away on the map, I'm dead. It's gone. It is maneuvered away.
Yes. Yes, it has.
Wait. Never mind, that's outside my warehouse.
You thought his footsteps were... Oh my god.
I don't think they took the pickups.
You're right. F and F comms. This whole round is a damn highlight. He scared the Vic away. Yes, and they're still going in this fucking column. I hate it so goddamn much.
Ignore the rocket going overhead.
If it was a moment,
Ignore the. Oh my god! It just sniped a dude in the battle tower. He's a blue 4 pattern watcher. Oh my god.
Just keep marching. Just keep marching. You're fine.
Okay, formation. Get into sector 1. Break formation. Pull up attack. Break formation.
What?
Get into sector.
What?
Form up.
They did it.
Suzuki, take your spot at the head.
Sector 1. These guys are literally way ahead of everyone else too. What the hell?
What the fuck is this?
My thoughts exactly. What the is this?
Copy. Okay, slow down. No, we are stopping. We are stopping. Don't worry.
Yeah, they're slowing down because the rest of the unit is... Is Steve... What the fuck is Steve doing? What? Bro! Just dumped all of his handgun ammo. Please, the GL, just kill everyone. Yes. It's short. Oh, no, it's not! That's the 50 cal firing. Is that the discotheque? Yes, it is. Oh. Care to comment? Well, people are dying and I don't hear them, so... Yes, he is dead. Steve got friendly fire. Even better. Even freaking better. He woke back up, though. Well, I guess Ilbanek will come in later to help me test it, but it sounds like it's working because people are dying. Yeah, this is why you don't push up on your own, chuckleheads. Now your freaking backup's finally coming, but... Good old Steve. He's surviving. Go, Steve, go! Go, Steve, go! Steve! My man, I was so... No! Steve! No!
I got Steve.
He's got Steve. Come on, you gotta get Steve out of there. He's done so... Steve's back. Did he just scream?
I'm so lucky because I'm German.
He's so lucky because he's in German.
I need a medic in my position. I'm totally fucked.
Steve's so lucky because he's a German. That's getting highlighted.
I'm still up. I was 2-time unconscious.
2-time unconscious. What a Chad. It's discount sheet. Yeah, you're right. He's another player. I'm in love with this. Just listening to the local comms, just the stupidity. Alright, let's have a listen to the defense. Just suppressive fire back and forth. Guy Fieri, come on, send him a flavor town. Hear Pierce's plans in real time, and yeah, and you can bet on them if you like them or not. Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh my god, stay awake. Quick.
Uh,
Hey, medic.
Look at my arms. I'm back. I got arm mode. Don't worry, the other medic's on me.
Close.
Leading his squad up. That's closing this CQC hell. No! Steve got blown up by a grenade! Grenade just got thrown downstairs. Azuki called that as a frag. You just screwed up the frag throw. Oh, is Azuki looping around? Yep. Legal trying to get some GLs on him. Oh my god, Legal got flanked fair and square by that one. Holy shit, Azuki. Like, holy fucking shit. Ah! And there goes Azuki. Mad no longer. Very dead. He does have the lag jump going on, admittedly. Wait, Steve's alive? Hail Steve! Kill them all, Steve! What? No, don't loot in the middle of the field! What are you doing, Steve? Steve! Steve, come on. Come on, you can't do this to me, Steve. Come on. Steve. Steve, please. Steve, you gotta get out of the open, Steve. Come on, buddy. Buddy, oh pal. Oh, buddy, oh mine. Cake here's gonna come around and shoot you in the ass, Steve. Why are you looting? Oh my god, Money's shooting from the open. Oh, my freaking god, Steve. And now Money's not covering that corner. Ah, oh, Steve, please. Steve. Are you trying to shoot the gun through the... He's trying to shoot his PKM through the floor. Steve. Jesus Christ, Steve.
Another month of this memory.
Yes, it is, Nightstorm. Thanks for the 19-month restart. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. And yes, as they would say in Deep Rock Galactic, believe in Steve. Except Chow's gonna... Chow! Steve! Steve! Yes! Believe in Steve! Steve, you burned all your fucking handgun ammo earlier, remember? I'm gonna call him Steve. All right, you got Blue 4 breaching around over here too. Map-wise, numbers look pretty even. Slightly in Green 4's favor though, because they're defending. Because the numbers are even, that means Blue Force lost their numbers advantage. Cake here at the, no, that's an AK. he's screaming! You can't hear it over the gunfire! Oh, and he blows his head off. Oh, this has just been brutal. We're 16 minutes in. Oh, a good time grenade kills 2 people. And the breacher gets the third. He just has to double tap them all before they wake up, which he might not do. There's 1. There's 2. Will he get the third, ladies and gentlemen? It's a no. You hear those footsteps, right, dude? Yeah. Oh, he's gonna medic. You were gonna medic. Yep. And he's dead. Mwah. Steve died? No! No, it's Steve! Oh! Steveception! Holy shit, this was Steve the entire time? What the fuck? The man, the myth, the legend, the Steve. Meanwhile, Lurch is being chased by literally a bunch of fucking Americans. Tenno, you're being hunted. Oh, God. Drifter, I feel you, buddy. As I said earlier, you just gotta believe in Steve. And I think Guy Fury's talking to Cake here.
This guy down. See if you can't help him out first.
You got Blue Force speaking and yelling. It does work, Ilvanek. It's great.
All right, when you get a chance, take a breath, give me a sit rep, let me know who's up and down.
Send in GOAT Team 6. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
And Steve.
Ow! That was a great grenade throw.
Hey, we've got
Oh no. Beep beep! Guy Fieri, no! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god, Guy Fieri, no! He literally got liquefied to Flavor Town! Guy Fieri, no! Ozuki, I was listening to you the entire fucking time you did that. I have a new plugin that lets me hear people locally, but then I don't hear people when they spectate and die. So I heard all of that, you goober. But look where it's gotten you. Oh yeah, Falcon hates you too for what you were saying. Oh my god. Guy Fieri literally sent to Flavor Town. The man, the myth, the legend. Now looking at the remaining forces, I think Blue 4 has... Oh, maybe not. Green 4's a little divided. It could still go either way, but looking at the skull count... it could still go either way. Where's Steve? Is Steve alright? Is Steve unharmed? Well, he's definitely harmed, but Steve is winning. We just need to believe in Steve. Steve Wick for president. Oh, man. Steve has 5 kills and it means something to me. Exactly.
Dude, it's
so hard to get it.
Bravo's got 10 up.
Awesome, thank you.
Yo.
Alright.
Bravo, yeah, sorry, Bravo's got 10 up.
Hey, White.
How you looking, Mark?
Can they group up with you?
I scavenged.
Oh, and they still have their M1117.
Beautiful. There we go. Snipe right from us. That's good. Oh, snipe. Look who died behind us.
You can push a team up to our north. I'll take.
No. Look who died behind us.
Yeah,
same
Wasn't their ground commander, though. I don't think Blue 4 is going to make the goddamn line formation for the final freaking push, but it would be pretty funny. Coldstone Steve.
We're shooting.
I think there was an Op 4 guy, or excuse me, a Green 4 guy in there. I don't know if that was Puma and he ran back, but... that 1117's starting to get some pickoffs here. Stone Cold Steve, yeah, that's it. Because Cold Stone, that just made me think of fucking ice cream, to be honest. Cold Stone is an ice cream place in the States, for those of you that are unaware.
40 Mike.
They just hurt themselves with their own 40 mic. Brilliant.
Hey, bad building. 7-6, 7-6, 076.
Oh my god.
I'm crossing here. I heard northeast, so I just sprayed into a building.
They just saw a civilian, so naturally, it's the American... No, wait, it's the Afghani friendly kids. Never mind. They're responding in kind.
Jumping. Hey, that tan two-story building with a tiny window. Alright, I'm gonna hit it. Bomb with me.
AT is gonna hit something, apparently. Alright. As we watch them go up, I just want to check real quick. Where... There he is. Oh, that was way short. They're trying to AT the 1117. Steve leads the way. Smoke rounds being deployed, also short. Oh, yeah, he died because he... Yeah. Meanwhile, the Dishka got blown up, possibly by a Carl Gustav round. Aw, Patriots hiding. I'm waiting to see if he'll make a play. He's listening. Shh. Listen.
Northwest, there's a little berm with rocks on it. Set up there with the SUV.
It's not working, hang on.
Team tank, I got you.
Cannot run, you cannot hide from this, Steve.
Okay, clear my fucking black back then. Get out of my bag.
179. I was trying to get in line so I could get you ranked.
What's the range? 279?
179. 179er.
Back glass clear.
Oh!
I got another one.
Mwah!
Going down though. More sit still. You're back clear.
Back glass clear?
You're clear.
Clear.
Let them fucking take the mines, right?
And I think Blue 4 is going to win this. And we might not even, Steve, get more kills. I will try to interview Steve, though.
I'm up. Gentlemen, we're on. Let's go.
Moving.
I do appreciate the local chatter here, though. Wait, is that? I can't believe it. It's Steve. No. Steve, the man, the myth. Does he get the grenade kill? Oh, Drake pulled in last second. Murdered everyone. Rest in peace, Steve. He will always be among our hearts. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, there goes Blue for ground command. He dead. Your God is dead. Beep, beep. Is that a satchel or a charge? That's a charge. It was thrown too far. And Solomon's was going to clear the building, but now there's no building to clear. Yay! Okay, well. There goes the 117 finally. The gunner gets killed. That destroyed it. Grenade! I think he's dead too.
Flag is fucking dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke that. Fuck it.
Yeah, so even if this group isn't able to breach, I mean, the reinforcements will come up and finish it, in all honesty. Everyone has to pour one out for Steve. I know. He's just resting till next round. Ow! Drake got his head blown off, though. By two 240 golf gunners. Oh, my God.
These legs looking out.
Grab his goddamn rocket launcher.
You're bleeding out.
Solomon going solo. Collapsing. Sholin's going for the collapse. Throws the smoke. He's going to run right into Puma potentially, though. I agree. I do think Blue 4 has this one. Oh, my God. I went too far. Puma caught Sholin right in that flank. Ouch. It's just down to 2 green 4.
Alright, who's up? More, Dover?
Oh, Nielsen, please throw a grenade over. He's probably out of grenades, though.
Alright, More, you're gonna be in front of me. I'll be
Because he can hear him right now.
Dover, behind me. You're ready to push this, More. Ready?
Yep.
Nielsen, what are you doing? Oh, he's waiting for him. Remember when we saw people going in columns earlier? Look at what happens when you go in columns. Yes, they won, but I still got my point fucking proven there. Oh my God. Oh, that still proves my goddamn point. Fucking hell. Mom, get the camera. Oh my god, that was great. Who won that? Blue 4. Let's go. That was a close one. It was definitely a close one. Oh, this is just so funny. All right, I can't interview Steve. I'm sorry, guys. I'd have to drag him up, but he needs to be present when he's getting slotted. It's a Sanagasta ad sector. Oh, God. All right. Sanagasta ad sector. Missions here. This is the last round of the night. Let's tab in and see what's going on. Blue 4 is attacking 3 Op 4 sectors. Blue 4 has a 10% numbers advantage. An HMG Jeep. That's it. And transport, while Op 4 has... Let me think. 2 static Dishkas and a PKM Techie. Whew, if you don't like the ads, you should consider subscribing. Whew. I need to make a little money. And yeah, no, Blue 4, you only won because of Steve. Totally. Totally, totally, totally. Alrighty then. What a run. What a fucking run. Here, Bloodwing sent me something I'm gonna quickly go watch. All right. Round 3. Let's see how it goes. I'm hopeful. Six horrible ads. I mean, you got like 9, I think, total. It's 3 minutes of 60-minute ad, 30-second ads. So it should be 6 total. But sometimes it might go to 7, 8, or 9. So, whew. And then reload the page also does sometimes fix it. Guys, I just need to make my 20 bucks, all right? Those 20 bucks gets invested into important streaming technologies like Steve's for FNF. Yeah. Join the club. All right, this will be the last round. Looks like they just started streaming, and we'll see how things go. Why is my DM list so large? Oh, so here, fun fact. You know how I've personally somehow killed like 3 or 4 Arma communities, right? We don't have a multi tonight because people aren't on the multi, unfortunately, because no one offered. Today I reinstated a community. With the group that I just played with, they hadn't touched Arma in a while. Now they're deciding to touch Arma again after the op I gave them. So that's nice. But no, let's see. I've killed a community with an Astolfo meme. However the fuck you say his name, because it's a freaking trap. I killed a community just by showing up and streaming their event after they told me to show up and stream the event. I killed a community by showing up as a Spartan when they told me to show up as a Spartan, and then when they complained about me showing up as a Spartan that they told me to do, I said, oh, I can play as the regular infantry guy, and they're like, no, it's fine, and it's... Oh yeah, my petty story. All right, so pettiest thing I've done in Arma 3. This is also why I left the 501st. So they're, Blue Star Sim group, but someone signed me up to do one of their main ops. I basically made this really awesome operation with a massive ship graveyard. I balanced everything so AI wouldn't shoot through them, and it would look really cool and cinematic. And everyone was super hyped up. They had record attendance for the operation and everything. And the guy who was going to put the mission file on the server, I won't name him, but every day up to the event, I sent him the mission file like a week beforehand. I'm like, hey, can you put this on the server so I can make sure it works? It's like, yeah, sure. So 24 hours passed, mission file still not on the server. So I sent him another message like, hey, can you put the mission file on the server? He's like, yeah, sure. I'll get to it. Sorry, I've been busy. Another 24 hours passed. I shoot him another message. I'm like, dude, I really need that mission file on the server because I need to make sure it works. He's like, yeah, I'll get to it. Another day passes. And still there's no mission file on the server. So it finally gets to the day of mission file still isn't on the server. I'm like, why isn't the mission file on the server? And he goes, oh, you have to do it. And I'm like, what? So I then get the throw around. They wanted me to put the mission file on the server by putting it on a file transfer system through GitHub. So they made this incredibly complicated way for me to put the mission file on the server and essentially fucked me over. So I'm like, all right, that's a shame. Like, I can't do this. And I'm like, oh, that really sucks. And I basically couldn't host. So then the guy that stonewalled me then took the op slot and Zeused for like 70 or 80 people, and apparently the op was shit. So that made me leave the community because I'm like, I can't deal with that shit. There was a lot of other things that I overlooked, but that was the straw that broke my back there. 2 years pass, and I'm in an ODST operation, and he shows up to the op. And I'm like, bets. So in that Halo op, I grabbed a sniper rifle. I stayed with my group. We were playing as ODSTs. And I saw him in a battle tower on his own. And I knew the medical system. If I shot him right, I could knock him unconscious. And he would bleed out slowly. But because of the bleed out setting on the server, he would be up for a while. So I shot him. And I made sure no one else went up there. And he spent a good 45 minutes in that battle tower doing nothing. He ruined a night for me. I ruined a night for him. And that is by far the pettiest thing I've ever done. And I never want to be that petty again. But my fucking God, did I get my justice there. 45 minutes. I made sure he didn't respawn because I was checking the kill feed. He finally died 45 fucking minutes later. Because the armor he was using negated it to a light wound, but because of the pain of getting shot by the sniper round, it would automatically pain knock you. So he only had like a light abrasion or something, but he was pain knocked, and you have to have something in you to get yourself out of pain knocked. At least that's how they set up their fucking medical. So, yeah. And I never saw him again. And you know what? Good fucking riddance. But when you literally fuck me over for a week, I will get petty. I hate being petty, but yeah. Now I just make sure never to put myself in those situations where I don't trust people. And I never offer to do something and get people hyped up when I know the system's against me in certain communities when that shit happens. It's funny, though, because another year or two down the line, someone who stayed in the 501st told me about all the people that hated me and how they all slowly got kicked out of the unit because they did stupid shit. Even up to Bondor. Ah, man. Good fucking times. Look, I'm just here to have fun, do my job, make my money to pay my goddamn mortgage, and provide something for you guys to enjoy. That's all I really exist for right now. If people are going to get in the way of that, they're going to suffer. Were the Suicide Paratroopers a POG-op? They were a POG-op 5s from 2 weeks ago. All right, third and final round. Let's go ahead, set up the prediction real quick. As Bloodwing's chew toy? Yes, I do. She does like to randomly bite me, and I find it as an interesting sign of affection, but it is kind of weird. But I don't mind it. All right, there's your prediction. Let's get the party started. So I'm going to literally spend the first 5 minutes just listening to commands plan, and then I'll get into the settings here. So, I can't speak about the 501st these days because I've heard they've done a lot of changing around, and I did talk shit about them like a year ago, and a few people came in and said, "Oh no, they're not like that anymore." So I personally don't know. But I do know there's a few people still in charge that did a few really, really bad things in the past, and I'm just not in the mood to talk about them right now. Tell me of this op that pays me to play. What do you mean? I have pay for pains devour. If you're talking about pays to play, the only community I know of that does that is BIA. And you'd have to go look them up. But they do pay their players. And they paid me a good chunk of money to stream for them, so. Alright, Mountains commanding.
No, actually.
Oh, no, listen to his plan.
Do both.
Well, we don't have enough vehicles to go only right, so.
So I'm going to tell Bravo and Delta to link up together and straight just go up here. And that they're going to be supporting. So.
Alright.
Mountain?
Yeah.
We haven't been keeping track since I left staff. That's about a year, so there's no
I know,
leaderboard.
there's a whole stat board now. There's like a whole link to it and everything.
Oh, damn. Well,
yeah.
Damn. Oh, have a good one.
Yeah.
We took it on a chin.
Howdy, howdy. Understood.
If you press page up and page down, you get like a little knob on the top of your
Fucking
screen.
sequential again, that's why.
I don't know what they're called. But really
The plan!
far distances-
They said going out one side, so that's good enough for me. All right, let's just break it down. Briefing is Argentina in 1981. U.S. Army conducts a clearance operation east of Villa San Agasta in order to neutralize Montorious guerrilla camps. Probably are communist or some bullshit like that. 3 sectors have to be taken in sequential order. Interesting. Mission variables here. 750 meters render distance. No magnified optics nor build points. Defenders only get 60. I'm sorry, no magnified optics nor NVG equipment. Defenders only get 60 build points. Mat settings. Okay. Blue 4 get 2 AT rounds per. Op 4 get 2 AT and 1 HE round per. So we might see some HE rounds in play here. Blue 4, their kits are going to be the 1980s Army American camouflage here. Platoon leader, platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader, auto rifleman assistant, grenadier, grenadier IR that have the Hunt IR rounds, which are 40mm cameras you can fire from your underbarrel grenade launcher. They float down with a parachute, give you a nice eye in the sky vantage point to view the map. Otherwise, machine gunner assistant, combat engineer, light anti-tank, medium anti-tank 1, and assistant, medium anti-tank 2, and assistant. Recon infantry, scout, and sniper don't exist anymore. Now it's really on the DMRs, which appears to be some sort of Mark 14. You got the crew lead, crewmen, pilots, medics, and the base kit. Loadouts for these guys are going to be M16A1s or Colt carbines, M9 Berettas the secondary, M249s and M60s for the light machine gun and medium machine guns respectively, M72A7 Law single shot AT disposable for your light anti-tank. Recon doesn't matter because it's been scrubbed out. Crew and aviation, I don't think that matters either because we only have the Mutt Jeep, so I don't think there's any crew and aviation slots. But anyway, it's just transport and the HMG car. Otherwise, Op 4 are going to be your 1980s communist militia. I told you they were communist. Loadouts are going to be AKMs and AKSs, PM as the secondary, RPKs for light machine gunners, PKPs for the medium machine guns. Later anti tanks are going to be the RPG-26. Recon doesn't matter because it's been scrubbed out. Crew and aviation either get the PP-2000 or the AKS. But again, I'm not sure if they're going to give crew kits to techies, but we'll see. Their assets otherwise are 2 static Dishkas and a PKM pickup truck. So, not a lot of ammo for the assets, but it's just meant to be supporting roles for the infantry itself. Looking at our roster, we have Mountain commanding with Poom as the 2AC for Blue Force, Circles taking the platoon medic, Dreek leading Alpha HQ with Fist as the... He's in a crewman slot. Okay, that's weird. Anderson leading Alpha 1 with Give Me Your Milk Sub, Cosmonaut Maz, and Vagrant and Miller under him. Bridges leading Cool Breeze, Martin, Warwick, Fish, Wiki-Sen, and Poe under him as well. Pierce leading Bravo HQ with Bravo 1 being led by Kevin with Colin and Fez under him. Guy Fury leading Charlie HQ. Looks like... Oh, they haven't merged everyone yet, so it's Money, Kane, Legal Action, Gaycare, Grav, Chow, Bance, and McKenzie under Charlie there. Charlie HQ, which I think is Charlie 1 merged with Charlie HQ. Bates under Charlie 2, leading Drake, Norris, Herb, Scholand, Eagle, and Nielsen together. McSwagger under Delta 2, leading Dover, Moore, Whites, Riley, Bam, Vito, Cosmos, and Big Purple. Depso leading Op 4 here.
All the engineers?
I'm going to have a listen to them.
Okay, engineer retasking are going to Sector 3 and building.
So engineers are going to Sector 3 to build shit, apparently. Depso leading Tymic and Fred. Tymic as a 2IC. Fred is the platoon medic. Artisan leading Bravo. Bravo 1 being led by Mike with a quarterback, Waldo and Twins under him. Eric Hero leading Bravo 2 with Green Shade, Olaf and G-Legs under him. Hamilton leading Charlie with Charlie 1 being led by Lurch and Nuclear Moose Butters. Mike, Nemesis, Lennox, and Sven under him. Stretch leading Charlie 2 with Boys, McMarine, and Morgan. Delta. They're talking about the line from the previous goddamn Sector 2. Azuki, I just lost track of him. Azuki leading Delta HQ, Ilbanek as a crewman slot under him. Rust leading Saddam, Blam, Potato, Gulagman, Wise, and Wayne. Steve leading Delta 2 with Pete, Kabubi, and Solomon.
Black. Fuck you. Oh, let me take it in the groin.
What are these chuckleheads on now? Liru the auctioneer, hey, I'm practicing.
I'm just gonna grab it.
Blam, go red.
Saddam, if you want a full guide here, that was just a snippet.
Oh, I think you sent him a link on how to use that.
Bert, are you giving somebody a full...
Anyway, real quick, Sector 1 is going to be this area around here, just a few blown out buildings on this sector here. Nothing too hard. Sector 2, same thing more or less with a Rec T-34 in the middle. That's cute. And then Sector 3 seems to be this little villa area on the side. This is on the right side of the river by the major town area here, just that southern openness area. So it's just a lot of... It's kind of nothing really here except forests and trees, so we'll see how they go. 3,000 points on Steve. Steve is red 4, yes, since you guys seem to really like Steve.
You gotta look up, Control V or Shift V.
I'm talking about how to vault up here.
You gotta like jump and then climb.
I got it. I bet you can get up here. Oh.
Yeah, I think you need a second person for that one.
Nah. Okay, maybe.
Actually, I got an idea, right? Oh!
Okay.
Alright, how do you get me up?
They're trying to climb up here.
We're going to Sector 2, boys.
Oh, come on.
And they're being Reed's ass now. Oh, that's cute.
How do they change it where you can get, like, have someone else climb up?
That'd be fun playing with that.
Yep.
They're trying to get up to higher areas, which is weird because in some of the missions I've seen, they yell at people for doing that. So I guess it's just dependent.
This is one of those T14s, right?
You're right.
Oh my.
This sucks too.
It's actually the T100. This is even worse, Michael. At least the other way it's cool looking.
I think they're complaining about their positions.
Where's the engineer?
Trying to climb up there? Jeez, the stairs.
That's brilliant.
Hey, do we have an engineer to make this place less trash?
Nope. It's G-Legs is the engineer.
He's been in the Sector 1, so... We were gonna die. no chance it's you. And looking at this place now, we have like no chance of not dead.
Yeah, so Op 4 doesn't seem too amused about their sectors, which I'm not surprised about. Blue 4, if they wanted to be really quick on their maneuvering, they could ferry with their vehicles, but... Glad to see such enthusiasm, yeah, exactly.
My guy, I live in Cali. I'm so
I'll just
from
accept
cost
the
per
fact I
bullet.
live in hair.
I literally spent $60 just for 150 rounds. That.
What?
Nine.
Oh. That's not terrible.
It's gone down, but still, it's
Yeah,
bad.
it went down the last one.
Oh god, I'm so happy to see the shelves just fully stocked up on my local gun shop, dude. It's great.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
What?
Oh. Look. There she is.
The only vehicle that we're gonna be taking in.
Like, aesthetically, again.
Oh, please tell me Blue 4 isn't just gonna fucking walk in again. Ah. The line will show up once more. Please, God,
What
no.
are we, Charlie? Is that what we
Yeah.
are? Charlie Day?
Spare me from this fate.
Kind of like a schmoovin' life flanking maneuver.
And I will try to position him as best as I can, but if you guys are getting shot at, feel free to fucking hop out, because this thing's a bit of a target.
Yep.
Yeah, filleted.
This is the command G-Wagon after all. The troops, it rallies the troops. It's like a 12-foot aura.
40%, 35 meter leadership aura. I encourage my nearby units.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, what are they talking about?
You guys are gonna regret skipping your cow.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there.
Hello, didn't see you there. Man, we got fucking... Whoever's the one medicinal man in the squad, could they make their way back with the command G-Wagon to just slap in like 2 epinephrine and a couple of packs of blood? Just to make sure we aren't...
What is this? Let's listen to their comms. Okay. This is FNF. Enjoy it. I didn't hear them flesh out a damn plan. I think they're just going up the right side and just dismounting. TSP, but they're immortal. Yeah, at this point. All right, let's go ahead and look at some Op 4 comms here. Olaf, what are you talking about, buddy? Come on. Give me something good.
Yeah, we know.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Goon.
Shut up, I forgot you, man. This is why you gonna get shivved and that's when you sleep, cuz.
What? I think twin. Why are they talking about shivving each other in their sleep? What?
Are we no longer going to be in sector 2?
We will.
I don't know, guys. I just work here.
You want us at the crossroads?
Yes. This is actually cool. Not
I think he's drunk. Shivving people in their sleeps for married couples. I can't say anything because that is something Bloodway and I would say to each other. Actually, real Bloodway, yeah. Greek Embassy Assassin, yeah. Yep. Yep. I can't say anything. They're watching. They're always watching.
I mean, if you can figure out where the bullets land, it's a really good gun. Like, you'll just tap people, but...
This is like one hit kill, right?
Yeah, you already had it updated.
This is like a one hit kill mode, right? Basically.
So one hit kill if you hit him in the right spot.
You got a shit?
No, just fucking... knock her down. Any sort of the right... Jeez. Nice
20 seconds.
You're dead, you're just fucking... blew up my... fucking whatever... fucking...
Time to pop open another brew?
No, I just went down the right pipe, but it felt like I just shoved like a boulder down my...
I do have another Sprite.
What leads?
It'll all get better after privatization. Yeah, right? That's what we tell ourselves. Please don't run your stuff. Don't dudes over.
Yeah, it could have worked.
Oh my god.
It just let us do what we wanted to do.
They're complaining about their commander's plan. Classic. We will still stream NA occasionally, it's just going to be a bit more rare. Whew. We're ready. Yeah, because they were just handed limited transport. All right, what do we got Korvac doing? He's waiting with an RPG. FNF got rid of X-Ray. Yep, there's no more recon squads. Bloodwind prepares the strap on. What are you doing, honey? Shivving you. I don't want to associate those two things together, Zam. All right. I really don't, buddy. I know it's late at night. We're all tired. We're watching a lot of silly people do a lot of silly things. Korvac, have you realized you're scuffed now? Are you screwed up because they've decided I'll come in as infantry? He's waiting for a vehicle rush. Yeah, and he says he's going to get his head blown off by someone because that RPG's increasing this. They're marching towards us.
Yeah, no, they're marching towards us. They're right behind me.
They're right behind me.
They're literally right behind me by about 50 to 75 meters.
Oh my god. Oh, they're right behind me. I'm in trouble. Happy Woman Appreciation Day. Yep. Deadpool, baby. Then I'm screwed. Yeah, right? They removed Recon because there were a bunch of issues with Recon. Sorry that I'm yawning here. I'm still on coffee, but my body has gotten in the rhythm of trying to be asleep or like feel sleepy by now because I wake up so early these days. So my brain doesn't know what the fuck to do. But Recon kept going off and doing on their own thing, and people kept complaining about it, so they finally just removed them. But like the concept of X-Ray is really weird because they had the sniper in there, but then you also had the two short-range suppressed shooters. So it was just contradictory to use Recon in any proper method because it was all contradictory. And what the hell? This man's shoulders. It's the shoulders of giants.
Charlie 1's currently in contact to the southeast.
All right, so they're calling out contact here because Blue Force decided to do this massive battle line in positions where they can't support each other because what else is fucking new? Thunk. Oh. Oh, please. Please, God. Oh, just short. It's wounding them, though. Is it Steve? I don't know where Steve is. Oh, wait, no, this is Charlie, right? Steve was in, no, Steve's in Delta. Yeah, Steve's Delta too, so he's on the back line. Oh, he corrected it, but they've already, oh wait, no he didn't. There's, whatever. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, just attack the damn sector with a unified battle line. There's no reason to put your forces all the way out here because they're just trying to sweep and clear everything in the AO at this point. But it looks like they're being ordered to fall back.
Hey, Good Hill, northeast.
Whew. Oh, a few people lost connection. I saw them lose connection in round 1 too, so that's a shame. I thought it might have been the Euro glitch, but no, I think they're just having something weird with their connection overall. You know, that wouldn't be a bad spot to camp right here. Oh, this is a pit squad. Oh. Oh. There goes Sector 1. Fucking ban. Explosives going off, but they're way too early, and you're going to see Op 4 start pulling back. This is going to be a long-ass round. I imagine there's going to be a good fight for Sector 2, but Sector 1 was just meant to be pulled out from with a bunch of explosive traps, so it's all going off way too damn early. All right, so sorry, I just I've got different levels of DMs. So anything related to administrative or staff stuff gets through all of my normal clutter. Apparently on Discord, if you change your profile avatar right now, you get temp ban. So I'm gonna make an announcement about that real quick. I love Discord glitches. But yeah, Elder Ninja is tied to my Discord, so. Well, Elder, so I host ops in that Discord, from that Discord's framework. So if you join that Discord and then you get an Arma tag, I host ops in there on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays. When I can, at least. Otherwise, you can play in TSB or POG, which I use for on TSB is Mondays and Tuesdays, POG is Thursdays. But their Discord should be in my Discord as well. Mine's a bit of a hub community for all the groups I work for. Fives, VODs go to the VOD channel. Clips usually go on the main channel, unless it's PvP, in which case it goes to the Shenanigans channel. And if you want FNF stuff, just do !FNF in here and you'll find it. I will admit my mental capacity is running a little low right now. That is fine. Blue 4 have continued to move up with, I think, only... No casualties. Meanwhile, we did watch Erikiru. No, he is dead. It was... No! Oh! I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Steve's dead. Yeah, so Op 4 have been taking a few casualties that they've been pushing back. All is lost. Yep, I agree. Honestly, Blue 4 are doing a great job pushing up so far. They're trying to encircle this area. This group is on Overwatch, but it's keeping these guys pinned out of the sector, and it's pulling more people over. So if this gets bypassed, they can just move to Sector 3 unmolested to get that taken. It's going to be another quick round. Yep, an 07 to Steve, because he died too young. And unfortunately, this, I think, is going to spell certain doom for Op 4 here. Chow got picked off. And we also had Dreek, squad leader for Alpha, get picked off over here.
Just get out of here.
Twins is calling for his forces to pull back. No, it's difficult to track skulls for round 3 because people will disconnect after they die. Oh god, Pete just got blown away. It is just a matter of time. Track his IP, demand the interview. Yeah, so they haven't gotten any kills on the gunnery there. You got Nielsen coming up, though. Does he have oh, please tell me he's next. Oh, no, he's a medic.
Guys, no smoke. Fall back. Get smoke going. Fall back, fall back, fall back.
Did...
All over me. No, that's all.
Oh, I thought that was Nielsen calling that out. Uh-oh. The grenade got him. Ace, you should have pushed out, buddy. Oh, there goes Nielsen. Wait, no, someone else. Nielsen's already inside. Pete's dead. Op 4 still trying to pull back. Ilbanek wakes back up. Finishes a reload. Gonna shoot Drake in the back. Gets the kill. Reloads. Bates re-clearing. And gets killed by Bates. Oh no, Ilbenek's only down. Could wake up again. He was a medic. I don't think he bagged himself, though. Green Shade holding on his own up here. Oh, dear. Yeah, Ilbenek wakes back up and actually gets the kill because he wasn't double tapped. Oh, classic. No, Steve disappears. But yeah, no, I think Blue Force won this because then they just have to bypass and move to this sector. Ilbenek holding solo. That's his third kill. He is a medic, so he can't heal himself. It's hard to track with the third-person camera. He just knocked Herb out. Mountain's now in here. Angles the grenade a little awkwardly. Another grenade goes down. Oh, the building's getting blown out. You're gonna blow the building up with the damn grenades, which I think will still kill Ilbenek. Watch it, this building's gonna blow up. Oh, come on, a few more. A few more, come on. Ooh, grenade. Another grenade. Ilbenek's dead. I told you. I told you. Ta-da! Now they're gonna rush to Sector 3 as this group rushes back. Please, Blue 4, just rush into that damn sector. Let's end it. Let's end this. Please, for the love of God, Blue 4, just rush the damn sector. Oh, God, no. No, don't give up for time to go. It's gonna be Lon. Ilbenek, we were rooting for you, but grenades slowly blow buildings up. You want your 3K back? Yeah, I know. It sucks to lose the bet, doesn't it? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so Blue 4 is just... It's a slow, methodical... Op 4 is eventually going to die here. Just looking at the number advantage here, but hey. We can try. Ooh, that wasn't too bad, but I think Blue 4 there is coming around the sector right now and clearing some of these areas. They're trying to also throw some smokes. Maybe that was a bad throw. Who knows? Now you got Blue 4 coming in to try to flank this one position. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a satchel. Uh-oh. There goes Nuclear Moose. Oh, there goes everyone. Everyone's dead. Hamilton's shocked. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go over here, but Bay's over there. He do the run. He doing the heckin' sprint. He's the only one in the AO and he's dead. Blue 4 wins. Okay. Let's all go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with some, I don't know yet. I know we at least have the Starship Trooper up tomorrow, and I'll probably be down there for Star Wars. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. Don't change your Discord profile picture at the moment because it gets you banned for some stupid reason. Otherwise, have a good one.